Hello, testing, 1 2 1 2, testing 1 2 1 2. Okay, this is a test of a video so that I can see if I'm able to use my camera for video. I don't know if I can. I'm not able to plug in my my regular microphone, so I'm hoping that I might be able to use this before I have to go buy a new camera. I hope I'm in frame. I don't have that capacity with this camera, but I'm going to do the best I can. And we'll trim off all this. What I did the other night, well, wee hours of the morning the other night, was I came in here because I couldn't sleep, and I took some of the zip camera and I Mod Podged it, and some of it I want to use in little dangles off the front of my journals, and some of it I might use in my journals. Now, some of these I did one coat of my homemade Mod Podge, and then I did another coat of the glossy Mod Podge that I bought, like this, gloss luster. Gloss luster. Yeah. The other one is a satin finish homemade Mod Podge that I really, really like. But these ones, some of them I wanted them as shiny as I could get them. So I went ahead, only on the front side, I did 2 coats. I can see where my brush made some marks, and don't really like that. But this is a handmade site, and we do everything by hand. I should say I do everything by hand, not we, because there is no we here. It's just you and me. Yes, ma'am. So, yeah, I'm testing out this computer. I'm testing out this little camera that I have. It's a Panasonic. It's a very old camera of mine. It was the greatest camera to hold on to in your pocket, in your purse, wherever you went, if you wanted to take some pictures. This is even in the day before I had a cell phone, and I love this little camera. And even after I had a cell phone, I still took this little camera with me if I went somewhere, that I thought I might want to take some photographs. Now, this finish here, you can see it's like a satin. It's not a I don't know. It's different than the matte, yet it's like a matte satin, and I love it. And it's my homemade Mod Podge. So nothing secret. There's lots of and I put nothing on the back, not even any stain yet. I wanted to see how it came out with this particular tag that I copied, because this tag is printed on a desk jet, and or an inkjet, excuse me. It's printed on an inkjet HP printer, and I wanted to see if it would run. Now, it seemed to have picked up like a pinkish tone here from this outside ink, and I wanted to see, how badly it did, but it didn't do too badly. I kind of like it. Missed a corner right there, or a little square bit, but that's okay. I like it. This one here, now I just have this down on parchment paper because I didn't want it sticking to my work pad. And I left it here like a couple of nights, so I wanted to see, you know, how it worked after it dried. This one here was all ready to go in a book somewhere, but I wanted to make it so that it might be a little dangle on the outside of a journal, or even on the inside somewhere. So, you know, when I do my journals, I it depends on what page I'm on. You know, I might turn a page and have a blank page staring me in the face and not know what to do. And then, you know, I might be inspired by that blank page and do something completely different than I did the former page, and come up with a great idea. So I kind of go, you know, page by page, but not in order in a journal. I usually go in the front half, or I'll go on another page. You know, it's very sporadic with me, and I've tried so hard to get, you know, organized in my thought process when it comes to doing that. You know, like other lovely ladies on YouTube who do junk journaling. You know, they're so, you know, in their zone. They're organized. They know exactly what they're going to do this step. They know exactly what they're going to do next step, and they know exactly what they're going to put in their journal before they even get there. So I have not reached that level, if that is a level of competence yet. So, you know, I just go by what I feel like I want to do, and whether that's right or wrong, I don't know. They say there's no right or wrong, and you know, I think it's just part of my very own artistic practice. I have, I apologize, my hands are a little shaky today, but I've been having some problems with my hands, and I apologize if I'm not holding something still. This was just a cut off. I thought I could use it, you know, I could round off maybe 2 corners, maybe 3, maybe just 1, and put it down in the corner of a page like this, and make it a little tuck, so I saved that little piece. And I did Mod Podge it, but I didn't put the gloss over it. This is just my like matte satin. It's my own homemade. Now I'm going to bring this up here because this is part of my test, just to see, you know, how, if it's going to focus or not, and then I'll bring it back down here and see if it's going to focus here. I also want to try using the zoom in and zoom out. Okay, and see how that goes. So let's go way this way. Okay, it's not going that way. Let's try it this way. Okay, so we'll just leave it at that. It doesn't want to do that. All right, so that's another one. And here's one over here. Push these up a little bit. I'm just trimming off this extra Mod Podge that dried along the edges, you know, so that I can get that off of there and get it ready, you know, for a journal. These are just some sayings I bought from somewhere, and I think most of these I went ahead and I Mod Podged the gloss on it. I need to have another way. I need to find another way to Mod Podge, except for a. I don't want to use a brush anymore. I don't like these brush strokes on here. I didn't think they bothered me, but now I'm thinking otherwise. When you go like this, you can see the, hope you can see that. You can see the brush strokes there. I'm not very fond of that. So, more life, less rush. Yes, amen, huh? Well, we've all kind of had to put on the skids here lately because of this coronavirus thing. All had to be a little less rushed. Can't be running around all over, but I see some states are opening up now, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm just getting these ready. It's just part of the process, and all of this is things that we have to do as journal makers to, get ready for our next journal. And that's where I'm at right now. There are so many journals that I want to make. I I don't even know where to begin. I'm in the process of getting some journals ready to send off to a YouTuber who has offered to I offered to show my journals to the world. She has a lot of subscribers, and she is such a sweetheart in wanting to, pass it along, I guess you'd call it. And so she has offered, her through her channel to send, if we send her some journals, that she will go ahead and show them to the world for you to see, because we are either just beginning our YouTube process like I am, or we have been on YouTube for a while, and for some reason, even though we're out there, we're not being seen. And I know YouTube has a lot of rules and regulations regarding, you have to have 1,000 subscribers to do this, and you have to have this to do that, and so and so and so and so forth. That, a lot of us, it can take a long, long time, if nobody sees our videos. So I I'm striving to make a video a day. Right now, it's hard for me to get a video and a out twice a week, because I want to bring good, useful information to you out there, regarding what to do, or a tutorial, or a process video, or just a craft along with me. Like this right here would probably be just a piece of a process. This one looks like it got a little bubble right there. And I did shake that bottle too before I began, and I went, oh, I shouldn't have shook that bottle. But yeah, we're going to have to find a different way to apply that glossy Mod Podge. I had forgotten about that. It's been so long since I've used it, and I don't usually like gloss, but if I want something to show up, nicely, I will use the gloss. I've been using my homemade Mod Podge, I don't know, for about a year now, and I like it so much, and it's so much less expensive that that's what I use. But I love the job it does most of all. If I didn't love the job it did, I wouldn't care how cheap it was. I wouldn't use it. I want it to look decent. I want it to be nice for whoever buys my journals. It's important to me to provide a high, I don't want to say high class, but I want to say high quality product. If I can't provide a high quality product for something that I'm making, I'll change the way I make it until it gets there, or I'll just flat take it out of the journal completely. I want it to be the best that I can offer to my subscribers, to my customers, and to those who are paying, a good, decent price for a journal of mine. They, I think they're in the realm of others. They're low price compared to others that I see on Etsy, but they're I don't know, kind of middle range, I guess. So I'm proud of that too. I There's a lot of work that goes into making a journal. That's no lie, and I'm not here to lie to you. Um, it's incredible the amount of work and the amount of time. You know, they make them on TV, but before they make those journals that they make on TV, there is hours and hours and hours of work and dedication, thought process, materials, paper, ink, glue, sewing. I mean, you name it. Um, that goes in shopping, even that goes into making each and every product. Okay, well, it looks like I got those all cleaned up. Let me clean off my counter here. And we will see how my little camera's working. I'm hoping it's working. I don't know if it's going to be picking up my voice. I don't know if I'll be able to play it back somehow, but I'm going to try. Okay, thank you for this little journey right here, and we'll see you at another time. Bye-bye.